Okay. Okay, so we're live at Fabric Chicks again. This is totally insane. Why I think it's a great idea to do something like this. Well, right before we're packing for a big event, it's kind of crazy, but we have to get it all organized for the retreat. So it's kind of the perfect timing, but not. So we thought we had so much time because we took an hour off, but really, I don't know where the hour went. So we're going to show you a couple of things real quick. We have these cute little banners. They're little wall hangings. I actually glued the yo-yos on. You might want to get up close and personal. Oh, I can bring it to you. So super cute. We've just glued the trims on, glued the yo-yos into a heart shape. We took 2 pieces of fabric, laid the back side, pretty side down, the batting in between, the top fabric, and then just zigzag stitched around it to create a finished edge. So it's literally a super very fast project. So you can make this, you can give it away or whatever you want to do. We do have, if you're new to watching, you can type S. S is you committing to buying it. And then you can call the number that's scrolling across the bottom of the screen, 775-267-0204. And you can give us your information. So S in the number is you committing to buying it. So if you want to buy the trim that we have at the bottom of that cute little banner, S137 is $2.50 a yard. So this beaded trim is S137 for $2.50 a yard. And we have, I'm just going to show it to you again. It's stitched on right down here. So it's at the bottom of our banner. And then we do have the banner kit. If you want the banner kit, we have that. S133 is $17.95, and it does include the trims that you need, the fabric, the batting, and the yo-yos.
Pre-made yo-yos.
Yeah, pre-made yo-yos. And Peggy just made one. We did that, our first demo today. And they are kind of time consuming. So it's kind of a good deal to get it all pre-made. And then you have a great gift you can give away or you can put up in your foyer or something. S133 is $17.95 for the kit to make this cute little heart banner. And then we did one before that we did. Here's the trim. Oh, I do have the little flowers. Well, if you want the little flowers.
They're in the bag, in that bin.
So I don't know how many flowers you get in here, but it's $1.50. I think there must have been like 10. We'll just say 10 flowers for 12. Let's do 12. 12 flowers for $1.50. So if you want the flowers, they're little artificial flowers. We'll put 12 of them in a bag for $1.50. Just type in S flowers and we'll get you the flowers. I do use the flowers quite a bit. I'm going to show you in a minute where else I've used them recently. But if you want the trim, the braid that we put at the top and the bottom of that banner, S135 is 89 cents a yard. S135 is 89 cents a yard. And that is for the trim that we put at the top and bottom of this banner. So that pretty much is everything you need to make that cute little banner. Like I said, we glued the trims, we glued the heart, the yo-yos. So super quick and easy. And we do have all the Tim Holtz color palette fabrics that have been shipped so far. So we have the pink colorway, the green colorway, the brown colorway, the yellow colorway, the red colorway. So we have all those in stock. If you want to see those, let us know and we'll get them on. So if you want the cute little stand that we used, it is a mini stand, S138. It comes with 2 cute little clothespins. S138 is for this stand, and it's $20. So if you want this cute little stand, we couldn't find our little clothespin, so we just used a bigger clothespin, but it comes with 2 cute little clothespins. Super easy way to display your projects. So that is for that project. And then we have that same concept in the Christmas tree. Well, it's not really a Christmas tree. It's just a tree. So all the fabric, batting, beads, and yo-yos are here. If you want to do the tree project, and it's not a Christmas tree at all. It could be all year round. We do have that kit, S131, $17.95. S131 is the kit for the tree. S131, $17.95 is the kit for the tree. And then if you just want a pack of yo-yos, they are silk yo-yos. S130 is $14. So a bag of silk yo-yos is S130 for $14. And then we just came into this super cute little little patches. They're not iron-on. S132 is $3. Oh, I just lost my pin. And Peggy's running around with no shoes.
I never wear shoes.
So here you go. You've got these cute little fabric like appliques that are hearts. So there's 12 cute little hearts, and the number is S132 for $3. S132 for $3. S132 for $3 for the cute little hearts that you can embellish. I would just stitch them on because they're so little. I would put a bead in the center of it and bead it on, or I would glue it on, or just take a stitch with a French knot in the center. That would work also. Okay, let me find a pen before I lose this number. On the last slide, we demoed the potato bag. If you want wrap and sack, 1 yard of wrap and sack S129 is $11.95. The wrap and sack for 1 yard is $11.95, and the potato bag instructions does come on here. So the potato bag instructions are there if you want that. If you want a great little sale, we've got some cute little frog ribbon, some grosgrain frog ribbon. S128 is a dollar for 3 yards. So that's 33 cents a yard. Probably the best deal you're going to get all day. S128 is a dollar for 3 yards. And I want to show you this because I tried to reorder it, but I'm not sure if they've got more. So we might be getting more of these, but we might not. But we only have 3 of them left. So if you need the lace skull, and this would be super fun to dye black, dye it purple.
It looks perfect on your shirt.
Yeah, you could do anything with it. If you're doing Day of the Dead, look at how there's little flowers in the eyeballs. It's really a pretty slick piece of lace. S136 is $9. S136 is $9. And like I said, we have 3 left. I'm not sure. I did reorder them, but you know, everything's crazy right now. So I believe when I see it, we have it. I won't guarantee it before that. So that's that. We have a special deal of the day. This is S134. This pillowcase is glow in the dark, the ghost glow in the dark. So super fun, cute little pillowcase. Change your decor for Halloween. Give it to your grandkids. Even if you gave it to a 90-year-old grumpy old man, when he goes to sleep on the glow in the dark ghost, it's probably going to make him chuckle. So S134, the pillowcase kit, we have, it's usually $13.99. So save $4 today. Save $4 today. It's S134 for $10. Deal of the day. And then I'm afraid we just got these in, so we have never put these on the sale, but we are going to Tahoe, so I'm afraid these might sell out in Tahoe. S127 is $14. S127 is $14. So if anybody needs this, that's Emerald Bay there. If anybody needs this, it's kind of like National Geographic retro-y panels by Riley Blake. If you need this Lake Tahoe panel, S127 is $14. S127 is $14. And then what else did I have? Oh, so I'm going to show you the 60-degree ruler. I mean, who doesn't need another demo on that? We do have 4 patterns that go with the 60-degree ruler. So S137. S137 is the Triangle Frenzy Table Runner. S136 is the Triangle Frenzy Swirl. And S135 is the Triangle Frenzy Hexagon. So this you can also cut a slit down and make it a tree skirt. And then this one, if you want to make a bigger quilt, S134 is for the Triangle Frenzy Bouquet 2. So that is the 4 patterns that goes with the 60-degree ruler. If you're not familiar with the 60-degree ruler, you need a border print. So we've got 2 border prints. I'm going to show you the demo real quick, and I'm using this purple fabric. So we have these on special today. S133 is $10. S133 is $10 a yard if you want the orange colorway, or if you want the purpley colorway, S32. S32 is the purpley colorway. So those are your 2 options that we're giving you today.
That's how much yardage do you need for a table runner?
A yard and a half.
Okay.
And then I do have the go with it. I just pulled 2 from the line, but if you want backings that match, we do have these 2, S130 for the purple colorway and S131 for the orangey colorway. Although there is this color, both of these colors are in both of the panels. Well, the purple has no orange, so I'm lying about that. But the orange does have a little bit of purple. Okay, so that's your options. And then we're going to come over here. I'm going to show you what we're doing. I know we always, if you've been watching us for any amount of time, we've done this a bazillion times. Okay, so you're going to take your border print, which is this fabric. When I first got it, it was 4 repeats, okay? So the width of the fabric is going to have 4 of these repeated. And you're going to just take your 60-degree ruler, which looks like this. You're going to take your 60-degree ruler like this. You're going to put it up here just like this and line it up. And some of the repeats are different sizes, but they're mostly, I think, like 12 inches. So I've got it lined up on the left-hand side. I'm just going to cut it like this, and I have a divot in my thing, so I wasn't sure if it was going to work. Then I'm going to take, so I did my 60-degree ruler like this. Now I'm going to flip it upside down like this. I'm going to line the point up at the top because that's kind of the most important thing. I'm going to make sure that it's lined up here on the left-hand side, and then I'm just going to cut it here, okay? So that's how you cut this. Once you get it cut or you have enough pieces, you're going to take it, and depending on the pattern, you're going to lay it out. You could lay it out. I didn't open a pattern, so I didn't see. But say you just want to do, you don't want to buy a pattern and you just want to do a quick little table topper, you could sew. If you find, so every one you do, every other one, you're going to get the bottom of this or the bottom of this. So each time you cut, you're going to get one that looks like this or one that looks like this. So you'll have 2 piles. I like to just keep them in 2 piles, although for this demo's sake, who knows what we've got here. But if you wanted to just make an easy table topper without a pattern, if you don't want to purchase a pattern, this is kind of a quick, easy little project you could do. And you're just going to take them. I like to set them up because I like to see what I'm actually going to be making. I'm a very visual person. So you could take this and you could just, see how pretty that hexagon is? You could just take this, take these 2 over like this, line them up, stitch down the side, iron it, then you'll open it up and you'll do that all the way around until your table topper's done. That is really a pretty beautiful table runner. I'm not sure the layout of the pattern, so I'm going to go grab one real quick. I've probably actually purchased 83 of these patterns for myself because I never remember where they are and have to get another one. So if you've never done the 60-degree ruler, this is a fun chance to try the technique without really investing too much money. I mean, the fabric is $10 a yard. Okay, so I'm going to take this like this. Well, I don't actually. The good thing about this pattern is if you have a longer table, you can add on to it. So this one, you can make it as long as you want. That's kind of a unique thing with this pattern. So now I'm going to take my other blocks that have this on the edge, and I'm going to put it just like this. And that's the opposite one. That's the opposite one. Let's see, where's my pile of this? So I'm going to do right here. And then it's really kind of not so tricky, even though it looks a little bit tricky. So I know this is a bad display because we've got stuff in the way. So you get the idea though. So this looks like this. Here, I'm going to lay it out nicely on this side. So you get the whole picture. If we weren't doing 87 things at once and we never finish anything, I know that none of you can relate to this at home, because you do one project at a time before you move on to the next project. Okay, so this here is, that there is my table runner. Can you guys see it? Here, Devin's got an internet order here that is in my way. Okay, so that is my table runner. Isn't that going to be so pretty? So stay tuned. I'm going to stitch this up at
And
the
that takes a
retreat.
yard and a half for that one there?
This one here is, no, 1 yard. Border print fabric with a repeat of 8 to 11 inches and 4 repeats across with the fabric, 1 yard. So 1 yard for this table runner. 1 yard for this table runner. And then if I wanted to, I could make it longer or shorter. Not short. Well, I could do just the hexagon, which is really pretty. If you just need a center table topper, that is really pretty. Here, just for kicks and giggles, I'm going to do the opposite one so you can see what that one would look like. So it gives you some options.
How many table runners can you make if you get a yard and a half?
I don't really know. I've never counted, but I would say you would I would do a yard and 3/4, and then you would get 2 for sure. So look at, that's the cute little hexagon if you do it with the other colors. And I'm not sure what we originally cut since we started this demo probably 6 months ago. I'm not sure if we cut a yard or a yard and a half. So I'm the wrong person to ask for that. But super quick and easy. Gifts.
I want the numbers on them again.
Okay, I'm going to give you the numbers again. S130 is the backing for the purple. 131 is the backing for the orange at $10 a yard. And then 133 is the orange border print. 133 is the orange border print. 132 is the purple border print. And for backing, you would need, it's going to be, well, let's see, that one that I demoed. Here, I'll show you the patterns again. Let me just grab this one real quick. What did I do with the plastic bag?
Yes, sir.
It is?
You put it right.
Oh, here.
Yeah.
Okay. What did I do with the number? Oh, here. Okay. I just need to crawl back into bed. It's been one of those days. Okay, so S137 is the pattern that I demoed. 137 is the pattern that I demoed. S137 is $10 for the Triangle Frenzy. This one you can make larger. S134 is if you want to make a lap quilt, or maybe even, you could do baby 33 by 45. So it could be a good table topper, or you could go throw, twin, double, queen, king. And then you might even.
How much backing do you need for that first one that you made?
Well, it's kind of crazy. They don't have a finished size on here. Oh, finished size with 11-inch strips, approximately 21 by 37. So 1 yard, like a yard and a quarter should be about 2, because I think you could cut it down the center. If you're quilting at home, you don't need the extra for the long arm. So you really need the finished size is 21 inches by 37 inches. So you could, if you're really frugal, get 2 backings out of a yard and an 1/8. The finished size is 21 by 37. And then this one is for the hexagon shape. The hexagon shape is S135, 135. And then 136, you can also make larger. S136, you can also make larger. It's kind of a swirl. S136. And then if you need the ruler, I don't think I put a number on a ruler. Let me. We have S138 is $14. S138 for the ruler. 138 for the ruler is $14. And Raylene made this for me in the USA. It's Best Easy Border Fabric Tool. So S138, super fun.
So is the red, is Riri on
YouTube.
YouTube? So
What did she say?
S128, 3 yards.
Oh, yeah. Anything on YouTube, yeah, if you can read it to me. S128, 3 yards.
And S flowers, one for 150.
Okay.
And
sorry guys, we have to get the YouTube orders off now because they disappear.
Yeah, just the 2 for
okay,
Riri.
Perfect. Okay, and then I'm going to show you over here where we have done with this is still a work in progress.
Sorry, I didn't mean to make you dizzy.
My wings have a mind of their own. So Peggy's been gluing. Look at how good I don't know why everything's a mess here at Fabric Chicks. So Peggy's been gluing my lace down, and then she's been putting little Swarovski crystals. Can you see how cute those are? You might have to get pretty close. I'm going to get rid of that ugly black. Somebody must have used tape.
I used the fusion glue, and I glued the flower down first and held it, and then I did each individual center with a rhinestone, and then the corner turned out pretty good too. I just turned it and I glued it down so that it was done. Then the crystals. So I've been working on that, and it worked out pretty well.
It looks really good.
Yeah.
So that's what she's got to do before I can feed her today. And then if you guys want to we're going to put some crystals. We'll add some more crystals throughout the quilt just to kind of pull it together. But you can see here, I took those flowers that were the $1.50 for 12 flowers. I took those flowers and I painted them with some iridescent paint just to give them a little bit of shimmer and add something to them, because otherwise they might be a little bit flat. And then I just stitched them onto this project. So you can see here, I'm going to lift it up because Peggy's a little bit shorter. So this here is the dragonfly is all mangled because we keep manipulating the quilt crazy. So it's still a work in progress. We still have more stuff to add, more embellishments, more beads, and we got to finish this side. So that is hang on, S130. Here, I'm going to give you back to how many table runners? Oh, that one I think we answered. Okay, any other? Okay. I'm going to give this. But what did Riri say? At the bottom.
One S138 for $14, and the ruler.
Okay. All right, I'm going to go back and reread the
Let
comments.
me know if I missed anything, Riri, before I shut off.
And I don't know. We didn't talk about this. Peggy, do you feel like doing another one?
Another one what?
Another live.
Another one what?
Another live.
Another one what?
I think I have literally worn us both out. And I've only gotten one bin packed for Tahoe. So I think we'll call it a day. But what do you think?
We'll do more lives either
tomorrow morning? What do you think?
Yeah, we can do one tomorrow morning.
We'll do at least one. Oh, I'm hiking tomorrow at 7.
Yeah.
Okay, noon tomorrow. Okay, we'll no.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, we have an estate sale to go to. Okay. How about 1 o'clock? The estate sale will be over by 1 o'clock.
Okay.
Okay, 1 o'clock tomorrow. Okay, we'll have right now. Peggy has been reading up on doing the zippy bag zippers. I think she might add a demo with batting and lining, but I'm not sure, so don't quote me. And oh, we're gonna do it. I have to get more of these damn it dolls ready because they're always such a hoot at the retreats. So I only have two samples left. We had like 10 of these. These are like the only things that sell here at Fabric Chicks. So we'll get a demo ready for Damn It Dolls. Most of you have these, but it's a great opportunity to remind you, oh yeah, I've got that. Let me go pull it out and actually get it done. So we hope you get a lot of sewing done this evening while we're trying to recuperate or pack.
And we'll do a lot more demos during the retreat.
Yeah, during the retreat, we'll read you all of these so that if you have questions, if you start working on some of the stuff that you've gotten from us, if you have questions, you can get those typed in and we'll get them answered while we're demoing so that we can actually show you what to do. So that's all we have for today. We will see you guys tomorrow at 1 p.m. Hopefully we don't forget. Okay, see you guys tomorrow at 1 p.m. Love you. Have a good night. Go get some sewing done. Don't party too hard tonight. Bye. 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 Bye.